Hello and welcome back to this episode of Silent Sales Machine Radio. I'm your host for today, Jimmy Smith, and I'm excited to be here talking about the new wave of arbitrage opportunity that exists in selling online and specifically selling on Amazon. Now, if you don't know who I am, I have been selling on Amazon since December of 2015. I have built and scaled multiple 6 and 7 figure businesses online. I've sold over $7 million worth of products on Amazon and have trained thousands of other sellers to do the same. And I'm excited to speak with you about the changes with arbitrage through the years, because what we've seen is the opportunity has definitely molded to kind of a different environment than what it used to be. And what's great is, to me, that is actually a better environment than it really ever has been in terms of being able to find quality products quickly to resell on Amazon. Now, for those of you that have been selling on Amazon for any length of time, you may have seen that for years we've talked about the idea that to go out and do arbitrage, retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, is a process of just some tedious work of where you go and you look at each individual item on a store shelf, or you look at each individual item on a website. And in the process of doing that, you're going to find some products that you can sell at a markup on Amazon. So maybe you find a product on a website at $5 and you're able to sell it on Amazon for $12 to $15 to $20 or more. And in that, you then have a profit margin. You have a markup where you're able to make money from doing that process. And that's called arbitrage, where you're buying products from one site and you're selling it on Amazon at another price. And what's great about that model is it's a low-hanging fruit model. It's something where new sellers and experienced sellers can go out there, we can test a bunch of different products, we can purchase a bunch of different products to sell on Amazon, and it doesn't cost us a lot of money to get started. We can get started with $100, $500, etc., and we're not having to go and buy a $10,000 pallet of products, but we can get used to selling on Amazon and we can succeed that way. Now, that has been the model for years of, hey, there's opportunities that exist on websites where we can buy it for $20 and we can sell it on Amazon for $50. And this is great. And unfortunately, throughout time, that becomes difficult to kind of maintain. You can do it as you scale up and you build a team, and that's what I've done through the years. But what the opportunity has been changing to now is, instead of looking for that one golden egg, so to speak, right? If you've got a bunch of products and you're trying to find that one little piece of treasure that you can send into Amazon, instead of doing that, we actually need to start looking more at all of the products as being potential future golden eggs, potential future profitable products that we can sell on the platform. And the way that we do this is by building up a database of leads. And why I keep talking about kind of the old way versus this new way is because as software has matured on Amazon and other platforms, we're able to now go through and automate these processes much better. And so I love this new way of sourcing for an arbitrage business or even a wholesale business, where you store a database of leads. Now, a lead, for anybody that doesn't know what that is simply just a product that has an ASIN or a product on Amazon. It also has a decent history of being on the platform based on reading the Keepa charts. It also is something that we have a supplier for. So whether that's Walmart or Target.com or some other website where we can purchase this from. And then finally, it is above break even. So it is not a negative profit margin, but it actually is a break even or above profit margin. Now, those are fairly simple terms. For anybody that's been selling for a while, that's pretty easy to find those products. Something that may be at a 20% return on investment, meaning you spend $10 on it and you make $2 of profit. Typically, the old way of sourcing, we would just pass up on that lead. We would pass up on that item. We'd put it back on the shelf, or we would just ignore it on the website. But now, the way that we can start to capitalize on even those subpar opportunities is we store that information. we've now found something that has some profit in it. We don't want to buy it and send it into Amazon just yet because it's not making us enough money to send it to Amazon, because prices can fluctuate on the platform. But we found a supplier and we've got a product and we've matched it and we even know the cost. So we want to actually store that data inside of Lead's database. Now, the way a lot of sellers inside the community do it is through a software program called 3P Mercury, or another tool called Replan Dashboard. But these tools can help you with tracking these leads, meaning that as Amazon prices change or as seller counts fluctuate, these software programs will tell you whenever a product is now more profitable, or if it drops in profit and you still don't want to buy it yet. But let's say that product that had a 20% return on investment has a price increase on Amazon, and now the tool is able to tell us, hey, look, this is now a 40 or 50% return on investment product, and you may want to go out and purchase this. So what we've done is, instead of wasting a bunch of time in our sourcing process where we are putting a bunch of products back on the shelf, so to speak, and we're not buying something at a 10% or 20% return on investment, instead of just passing up on those things, we are now storing them into a Leads database that allows us to come back to them over and over again. Now, I've actually done a full webinar. It's over an hour and a half long. If you want to go and check that out, you can go over to silentjimdotcom/evergreen, and you can check out my full webinar on how I talk about building up a database of 30,000 leads in a year. And the reason that that's so powerful is because it's not just about those one-off and two-off listings that we are able to add into that Leads database. It's also, how can we start actually capitalizing on more software and more processes to make this predictable, to make this something that anyone can do over and over again. It's no longer where you have to really, really deep dive and learn how to source. And, you have to have a light bulb moment go on for you to be able to succeed in this business. It's more about, how can you take these processes, add them into your business, start filling out your own leads database. And through time, those leads become 1,000 leads, 5,000 leads, 10,000 leads. And you're building up data that helps you now and for long term into the future. Now, the reason that this is so powerful is because we can actually capitalize on a couple software programs that help us to do this very quickly and to scale it into large numbers. So instead of having a few hundred leads that you find manually, you can actually have thousands of leads that you add into this database. Now, I'm going to take a step back for a second and kind of talk about the math behind why this is so powerful. If just 1% of your leads that you store in any kind of a database become sellable, and that's just a really small amount, just 1% of them. Let's say you have 10,000 leads and you go through and you do this process consistently. You have 10,000 leads. Well, at 1% of them becoming good that you end up buying and sending into Amazon.
Hey, we'll get back to the show in just a moment. I've got an important announcement. You'll want to take note of this. silentjim.com/the-system. Go check it out if you haven't yet. One of my favorite interviews ever with Kang. We talk about a tool that he's developed that helps him completely automate his multiple seven-figure reselling business on Amazon. If you've got spreadsheets and a collection of multiple random tools working together and against each other, trying to run your Amazon business, it's time to move to a smoother system. If you're new and you're wanting to do things the right way, start off with a smooth running workflow system that manages every aspect of your Amazon reselling business. And it's going to include Walmart soon as well at no additional cost. You want to get over and check it out. The prices will go up on the system soon. Early in 2025, we're going to start aggressively promoting this tool outside of our community. Right now, you can pay about 1/5 of what others will be paying for this tool. It's been beta tested by 200 sellers in our community. They've given it raving feedback. It will help automate and eliminate all the excess work and the conflicting processes that might be going on in your business right now. Check this out. Kang has a tiny team, the smallest we've ever seen for someone running a multiple seven-figure business. He doesn't have to do anything except check his stats and give his team of about 3 people access to this incredible software. You need to check it out. silentjim.com/the-system. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out after this episode. We'd love to hear from you if you have any questions. Let's get back to the show.
Let's say you have 10,000 leads and you go through and you do this process consistently. You have 10,000 leads. Well, at 1% of them becoming good that you end up buying and sending into Amazon, let's say you make $5 profit on each one of those and you sell each of those 10 times total. You aren't selling them consistently, but you're selling them 10 times total. Well, at 10,000 times 1%, that's 100 products that end up becoming good. And if those 100 products sell at $5 profit and 10 times, that ends up being $5,000 in profit that's added to your bottom line because you've set up this leads database. But where this gets even more powerful is that leads database doesn't then diminish. You keep adding more and more to it. You aren't stuck at 10,000 leads forever because you keep adding more leads to it on a day-to-day basis. So you may go from 10,000 leads up to 15,000 leads a month or two later, up to another 20,000, another 30,000. And as that database of leads continues to grow, continues to scale, that 1% metric, that 1% just hypothetical example makes it even more powerful. So if you have 30,000 leads built up in your system and just 1% becomes good, well, then that's 300 products that are selling at 10 times total and $5 in profit. Again, these are just examples. It could be $2 profit, could be $10 profit, could be 20 sales. But just as those examples, if you had 30,000 leads that 1% becomes good, that's $15,000 in profit that comes from that database of leads. Now, the reason that this is so powerful is because you can go from 0 leads up to 1,000 leads in the matter of a month or even a day or two. In fact, I even, in that webinar that I mentioned earlier, I even talk about how in 1.5 hours, I got over 1,500 leads to add into my database. And out of all of those leads, over 300 of them had over a 40% return on investment, meaning that I could go through them, I could double check the charts and see if I wanted to sell it, the Keepa charts, and see if I wanted to sell that product. And then I would have made money on those as well as stored a bunch of leads into my own database. Now, again, full transparency, those over 300 products aren't going to be all good, right? There are going to be reasons I may not purchase them, which we talk about on this podcast and YouTube channels and in the Proven Amazon course, how to evaluate those products. If you're a brand new seller, by the way, go check out the Proven Amazon course first, because that's where we're going to train you on Amazon 101, how you get your account set up. That's where we're going to train you on the replens course that I actually created that's inside the Proven Amazon course. You can head over to provenamazoncourse.com to check out all those trainings. But if you're brand new, definitely go there first, because that's the first step in learning how do you even send a shipment into Amazon? How do you get started with your process? But if you're beyond that and you've learned a little bit about how to source and how to do your shipments to Amazon and kind of are looking at how do you grow and scale your business on the platform, then I highly recommend checking out that silentjimdotcom/evergreen. Look at that webinar where I talk about how to build 30,000 leads in a year. Check out a way that you can even look at all of my sourcing systems. I've got a program. It's called the Evergreen Sourcing System program. It gives over 50 different ways to source. It gives over 60 different standard operating procedures that you can use to funnel in thousands and thousands of leads to your database throughout the year. And it's something that you can use to train your team if you ever decide to grow, or your spouse or your children that want to work in the business. These are things that anyone can follow. Now, it's ultimately, I'm more excited than I've ever been about the future of sourcing on Amazon because of this new wave of sourcing, which is less about finding that one specific product that's going to make you some money and sending it in. And it's more about how do I find a lot of data? How do I get a lot of products tied to suppliers where I can buy these products from, store that into a tool that is monitoring that each and every day for what the accurate profits are going to be and other things like that, and then buying those as they become good. The other way to look at it, if you're still sourcing in some of the old methods that I mentioned earlier, where you're just kind of going through, you're looking for that one product and you're passing up on anything that's at a 10 or 20% return on investment, the way to look at it is whenever you do that, essentially the only way that you would ever find out that that product you passed up on is actually good now is to Just luckily go back in a month or two and you happen to resource that product and find out now it's at a 40 or 50% return on investment. And that's leaving your business up to chance. That's leaving it up to luck versus storing that data inside of a tool allows you to then have that tool monitor it for you. You no longer would have to go back and resource that product because the tool is monitoring that data for you. It's a huge new way of being able to really succeed in this business. And it's really not new. I mean, storing leads and having leads in your own database is kind of an older method, but the systems and the tools available to help monitor those have continued to get better and better. That's why this is such a great game-changing way to source for your Amazon business, because now we've got tools that can help you monitor it. Instead of having a Google sheet where you're just storing all of these leads and you can no longer have updated prices or profitability, you're now storing them inside of tools that are monitoring the profitability and helping you know when it's good to look at them again to hopefully send them into Amazon. Now, again, that 1% metric was just an example. It could be a 0.5%, it could be 5, 8, 10%, depending on the products that you're storing in your own leads database. But it's definitely something that no matter what, you're going to be able to see results long term if you are adding in more and more products to that database, because it's just a law of numbers. And Amazon's buy box, their pricing changes every day. The amount of competition changes every day. Even supplier storefronts, they change their prices regularly. Maybe there's a discounted gift card that you get or a coupon code that you can use at a store. All these things affect the profitability of all the products, and they affect whether or not you're going to buy those products. And so if you're able to have something tracking that information and storing those leads, then you are going to be much better off for it for long into the future. Now, if you're someone that's interested in really ramping up this leads velocity sourcing system that I've been talking about, really what I call an evergreen sourcing system. And if you head over to silentjim.com/evergreen, you can see that free webinar that I mentioned, but you can also get access to purchasing all of my sourcing systems. There's over 60 different sourcing systems that I spend over 20 modules going through, and I walk through them on video so that you can see how they're actually applied. And I discuss how you can add thousands and thousands of leads relatively quickly by using a few simple sourcing tools combined with a Keepa data and also being able to store those leads in a leads database. So if you're interested in that, head over to silentjim.com/evergreen. I hope this was eye-opening for you. No matter what, if you walk away from this, start storing data, saving your leads someplace so that you can come back to them through time, because otherwise you're just wasting your time sourcing and passing up on a bunch of products that in the future could be great. So you need to store them someplace. That is the one takeaway for you today, whether you're brand new or more experienced.